Flashing out the park, launching storm through the sky. Man in my hair, pain ascending, no reason why. Crushing home runs, leaving trails of destruction. I'm the king of the field, ain't no competition. Raging through the bases, running wild, free. Nobody can stop me. I'm a home run machine.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Man at second. This to center field. In position. Nabs it. Runner tags at second to third. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
So one gone with a runner at third. Jonathan India at the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Out towards left center. On his way over. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw in. Tag. Too late. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple.
Back here at Wrigley Field. All set for the start of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, number 4. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. Morel. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The catcher, Tyler.
New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 4.
Number 4.
Killian back to work.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. When the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Carlos Correa.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Two out, space is empty. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, number 4. That one ripped. A Alcantara going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay. One down. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an
bases loaded with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Hey, let her rip one time.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. In to score from first. It's 11-5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second with one away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, India. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pavin Smith, the next to hit. The Cubs up big in this one here in game one of this three-game set. Swanson to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 11 and the A's 5. So 1 out, nobody on. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland. And a foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. In time to Wisdom. And they're down to their last out.
the batter, the catcher, Tyler.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
Number 4 up next for the A's.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, T.J. Friedl.
The left fielder.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Here's the 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a big power threat. Number 4. And that one fouled off. Inside, just missed. To short, could be 2. Slings to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Bottom of the 4th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Center for a line drive base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And we're back. And now, number 4.
The center fielder, number 4.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. You know, these A's just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His 59th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the ninth, digging in for Oakland, number 4. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
A 1-run lead here in the second game of the series. Trying to move him over here. Over to first, too late. The sac bunt turns into a single.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
First and second, no outs. And now here's the A's catcher, Hector Gonzalez. Trying to move the runners over. Fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for the A's, Pavin Smith. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Logan Davidson up next for the A's. 1 out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on here at the top of the ninth.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And he barehands it. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Will Wagner.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run at second. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the
Number 4 up next for the A's.
The center fielder, number 4.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
And that's just foul. Two out, space is empty. On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Two outs. And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. First and second, two down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. A's strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's two down.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
As we go to the top of the fourth, striding to the plate now for Oakland, number 4. Urquidy back to work. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Benedict Baker. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
One down, runner at first. And now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So one hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0.
The batter, number 4.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And we still have no score. Here at Wrigley Field, we go bottom 6. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The pitch. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
TJ Friedel, the next Cub to hit.
Let's go.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone into the home run basket. It just got out of here. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, number 4. Urquidy back to work. In the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be